Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make the probably most requested tutorial I have ever had, and that is how to make the glowing name filter, and it looks like this. But yeah, since we're on quarantine, I thought I might as well show y'all how to make probably one of my most popular filters. And these filters are inspired by Juan's filters that look like this. But yeah, before we get started, don't forget to follow me on all my social media, my Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. And don't forget to use my Snapchat lenses on Snapchat. You can just search Christian Roberts and they all pop up. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the little bell so you get notified every time I post a brand new video. And this tutorial is kind of longer because I show you how to make the face name part where the names actually go on the face. And then I show you how to make the color filter part of it. But this tutorial is very helpful. There's a lot of little details that I show you how to do, so I don't want to take up too much of your time, so let's just get right on into the video. Okay, so first, to show you how to make the actual name image for the face filter, we're going to open up Photoshop and then just go to open, and then you're going to need this image to know where to actually put the names on the face. And I'm going to link this image down below so you can get it. So you're just going to open that. And then once it's open, it's going to look like this. What you're going to want to do is go over here to the layers, add a new layer, and then go over to the text option. And we're going to start adding the text for where you want the names. So you can put the names wherever you want, but I'm just going to show you where I put the names. So I'm just going to use Billy for right now. You're going to want to change the color of the text to black, and then I usually keep it at about 80 for size. And then over here you can change the font to whatever you want, obviously. I'm just going to use this font because this is what Billy's font looks like. And the reason we have the image in the background is so you know where to place the names on the face so that it doesn't cover up anything like your eyebrows, or it doesn't go across your eyes or anything like that. So what you're going to want to do is to move the text around, you can press Command T and then move the name around, and I usually keep it at about right here above the eye, and then easily you can just click the layer over here and then Control or Command J and it'll make a copy of it. So for me, I'm going to do this 4 times so that there's 5 separate names, and then you're going to move them around the face wherever you want by just Control T or Command T. And I like to have 1 over each eye and then 1 on each cheek and then 1 on the chin. And you personally are going to have to play around with the placement of the names because sometimes it can be a little wonky in Lens Studio, but this most of the time works for me. So then you're just going to want to go down to the layers and then click the little eye next to the bottom layer so that you don't have the lines in the background. And then you're just going to go to File, Export, and then Quick Export as PNG. And then save that file, and then you're done with making the actual names for the filter. Now I'm going to show you how to make the color map for it. So the color map is what goes over the face so that it makes it look like it's glowing or shiny. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create a new layer, and I like to make the background black first. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is I like to make little white dots everywhere so that it's like little lights going across the face. So you can add the white dots wherever you want, just like that. It doesn't really matter where you put them. Just make sure you don't make a lot of them. And then that is going to be one of the color maps. So you're just going to go File, Export, and then Quick Export as PNG. And then just color over it black again because we have to make another one. And this next one that we are going to make is going to look a little bit different from the last one. What you're going to want to do is make sure you have a big enough brush. 600 is a good size brush for this. So you're just gonna want to make a white line across the face like this. And then I like to add white dots right here in the corners, but this is what your second map is going to look like. So you're just going to file and then export and save that as a PNG as well. And now we can go into actually making the filter. Once you have Lens Studio open, you're going to click the face mesh template. And then once the face mesh template is open, you're going to go over to the objects panel and just delete these first 3 examples because we don't need them. And then you're going to check the little box next to the shiny face example because that's what's going to actually give us the glow. And then down here in the resources panel, we're going to add new and then import a file, and then you're going to import the picture of the names that looks like this, and then you're just going to open it. And then down here in the resources panel, you're going to open face mesh resources, and then shiny face example, and then materials, and then open the shiny face material. And then over here in the inspector panel, by base texture, you're going to check that box. And then once texture pops up, we're going to change the texture to the names. And that is what actually gives us the names on the face. And then you're just going to change the base color to white. And then under environment map, under studio light, we're going to change the specular to an image that looks like this. This is just what gives you the color that's going to go across the face. So you're going to open that. And then under diff, you're going to change the texture to an image that looks like this. And these are the actual lights that are going to be going across the face. So then it's going to look like this. And then if you want it to be more opaque, I usually just duplicate the shiny face example. And that's how I get it to be more opaque, like that. And then you can go into the objects panel and add in some face retouch so that the skin looks smoother. And I always drag the face retouch underneath the actual like shiny face examples just so that it doesn't like blur them. And then you can change the eye color or add whatever post effects you want. I like to change the eye color. And to change the eye color, you're just gonna add the eye color in. And then over here, I don't necessarily like to use the color mode. I like to use texture. And then I have a specific contact that I use. It looks like this. This is the contact that I like to use, and I just open that up and then add it as the texture for the eyes, and then change the blend mode to screen. And now you can see his eyes have changed colors, because if I turn it off, you'll see his eyes change. So I like to keep that. And then under add new in the objects panel, I like to add a screen image, and this is how I get the like sparkles on the screen for the face names. You just go to resources, add new, import files, and then this is just like a star GIF that I use, and then I import that. And then in the inspector panel, you're going to change the texture, and then I like to obviously make it the size of the screen. And then under blend mode, I'm just going to change that to screen so that the black isn't there. And then I usually turn this down to about 60. And then you can also add in a color to the filter. And I'm going to make a whole separate video on how to add this color correction to the screen. But yeah, then you can go in and add your project info. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like on this video, and also comment down below any video ideas that you want me to do in the future or tutorial ideas. And also, if you make any Snapchat lenses with this tutorial, link them down below in the comments so I can see what filters you make, because I want to use them. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope this tutorial helped you a lot. And if it did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the little bell so you get notified every time I post a brand new tutorial. And also make sure to follow me on all my social media, my Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. And also use my Snapchat filters on Snapchat. You can just search Christian Roberts up and they all pop up. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.